Namaste. Welcome to Bull and Beer. How are you doing? I hope everything is good and you're making more money. You're becoming rich. And today's video will make you even more rich going forward. What are we going to talk about today? But before we start our video, please remember about happy investing. What is happy investing? So whatever money, whatever profit you make from all your investments, please try to put some part of that money or donate or do anything for some good noble cause so that you get more prosperity, good luck and happiness in your life. Today we are going to talk about very interesting mutual fund. It is called Small Cap. But before we talk about this particular mutual fund, let's understand what is Small Cap. Small Cap are the mutual funds where the fund managers invest in companies which has market cap of 5,000 crore or less. Today we will talk about the best small cap mutual fund in India, and that is none other than Quant. And we will see why Quant Small Cap is the best mutual fund in small cap category for 2024 as of today. Let's look at it. So first of all, let's see the growth for this particular small cap Quant Small Cap Mutual Fund in 2024. So if you will see, it is growing consistently, though there are two dips which you will see. Actually there are total of 4 dips, but there are 2 main dips, and actually it's not only Quant Small Cap but the overall Sensex has gone down at these 2 times, and every stock you will see has gone down, every mutual fund has gone down. But if you see overall, Quant Small Cap is doing very good, and if you see the growth, actually it is very good. Here I am showing you for 6 months, which is 42.83, but if you will see for 4 months, it's almost the same kind of growth which has been seen in Quant Small Cap. And if you will do comparison with any independent small cap fund, Quant stands out, and it has been the best small cap mutual fund in India for 2024 as of today. So far, we do not know how it will happen in future, but I can tell you that in 2024 it is gonna be the best. Actually, there is another one which has been covered in my other videos, but so far I will say this is the best, and I would say you can invest some money if you are looking for small cap mutual fund. Now let's look at more in detail again these 6 months, but I have tried to show some close analysis. So I have shown some of the dips and I have shown some of the rise, some of the peak. Actually, let's look at these 2 dips. As I mentioned, the overall Sensex at these 2 particular times went down, and all the stocks went down, especially on 12th of March. Something happened. There was a big news in the stock market due to which all the stocks went down, but then it started to pick up, and now it is going to pick up again more going forward. And if you see the latest times, the last 1 week, look at this very carefully. It is going up, and I can tell you by end of 2024 it would be almost double its net asset value as of today, because we will see what are the key holdings in it, and why and what makes this particular mutual fund so special. Now let's look at detail the holdings. Actually, what is the most important thing in any mutual fund is the holdings inside it. When I say holding, it means the companies where the fund managers invest your money, all the money they receive from all the investors, whether they're small or big. They make that money as a pool. It's like the total amount they have available, and then they start investing in certain companies, and this is called holding. And the 2 biggest holdings in this particular mutual fund is into Reliance. One is into Reliance Industries, which we know is not gonna go anywhere soon, and second is Geo Financial. So now you will see Geo Financial is a new company. Initially they were thinking what all portfolio, what all offerings they're gonna do. Now it's getting more shape. They're showing some of the news that what would be their offerings, and that is why the value has started to go up, and it will grow further once the products are launched into the market, once Geo Financial is more and more active. But there are some other holdings. You can see Bikaji, IRP, Hindustan Copper, National Aluminium, RBL, Arvind Limited, Punjab National Bank, HFCL. So each of these holdings are doing very well, and these are the brands and the companies which are not going to go anywhere. They're going to grow further. And the most important thing, if you see the percentage of holding in Reliance Industries and Geo Financial, the total is about 17.50, out of which 10% is in Reliance and 7.30 is in Geo Financial, which is very important. And these two investments in these two companies are making this particular small cap mutual fund grow up and up, and it will rise further. And as I told you, almost by end of this year, this mutual fund will become double of the net asset value as of today. Now let's look some more details. So the other thing which is important is equity versus cash. So currently 95.7% of the money is invested into different markets, into different companies, let's say, but they also have some cash with them, which is 2.8%, and that is very important, because imagine if you have 100 rupees and if you have invested all 100, then you have nothing to play around, right? But if you have some money in your pocket, you can decide if this particular company is doing better, you can put that money into that. If someone is going down, you can withdraw that money and you can put somewhere else. So that is very important, that how much cash you have. I'm not saying that you have to keep a lot of cash, because then how will you multiply that money? But at least some part of the money which you have in total should be keep in cash, so that you can decide which particular market, which particular stock is going up, and you can invest in that particular company. And in this case, 2.8% of the total money they have available into cash, and that is very important. Let's look at other areas, the sectors in which this money is invested, because let's see whether these sectors are gonna grow further up or down. And I can tell you, you will see financial sector in India is rising. It's going to play a very important role, because a lot of people are still not having the right apps, or the right bank account, or they are not using the financial apps and so on. And it will grow further as the people's standard of living, the education, the awareness will grow. It will be booming. Energy. You can imagine energy is an important area for India's growth. There are so many villages which still are not connected to electricity, and renewable energy will come, solar energy will come, and electricity will become more and more important. So energy companies will do better. So that is why this sector is very important, where the money is invested. Metals and mining. You look at any of the metal prices, they are going crazy. All the commodity prices, if you compare every year, is growing more and more, and it is becoming more and more expensive. So this is very important. Construction. India is at a booming phase. Lots of construction happening. You look at any particular sector, there is a lot of construction happening. Healthcare will always remain. Services, we know India is a services supplier to the whole world. So definitely this is an important area, and the most of the money is in the right sector. So I don't see any risk here. So that is another reason that makes this particular mutual fund very important and very relevant. Now let's look at some of the returns which this particular mutual fund has given, and you can see 74.4 for 1 year. This is tremendous. You look at the category average, which is 58%. So this particular stock is definitely much higher than the category. So if you look at any other small cap, and if you see the average, it's only 58, whereas this is almost 75, which is really great. Similarly, if you see 3-year and 5-year comparison, Quant Small Cap is much above the industry or the category average, which is giving fantastic returns. So this is definitely a good small cap mutual fund. And now I have tried to show some peer comparison. So these are some of the best other small caps, which is Nippon, Tata, Bank of India, ICICI Prudential, and Axis Small Cap. And here again you see Quant is at the top. Quant is doing really great. This is very important, because a lot of people don't do comparison. They just hear something and they think this is best and they go for it. But this one here also is doing pretty good. Now the other important thing is the expense ratio, exit load, and so on. The expense ratio for this is quite reasonable, 0.70. I will say something between 0.5 to 1% is okay, and for this one it is 0.70. Exit load is also very important. It is 1%, which you need to keep in mind, because this is an important criteria for some people who wants to do the investment for short term. So please look at this particular point. And last, before we finish our today's video, are the fund managers. I always say this is important, that who is managing your money, is your money is in the safe hands. These are the fund managers. They are quite experienced. Sanjeev Sharma, Vasav Sehgal and Ankit Pandey, they have been looking at other mutual funds as well, and here they are doing the right thing by investing in the right companies in the right sector for you to make sure that your money is multiplied and your money is growing. Thank you for watching this video. I am sure you will make more money. My good wishes are with you. I wish you a pleasant day, and please remember about happy investing. Thank you so much. Take care and stay well. Namaste.